Hello guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Chika Ziga Ivan. You're welcome to Moment of Peace. In case if you're just coming in contact with my video for the first time, I would like you to subscribe to this video, subscribe and hit the notification icon. Then if you're a returning subscriber, kindly hit the notification icon, that's the bell, click on it and select all. Okay, today we shall be looking at this topic. Interesting facts you need to know about polygamy. Okay, this topic will expose you to what you need to know about polygamy or facts you don't actually know about polygamy. Okay, welcome back. So on this topic, interesting facts you need to know about polygamy. Okay, I would like you to stay to the end of this video because it will change your opinion about polygamy. It will expose you to what you don't even know about polygamy. Polygamy, as we all know, is a marriage that involves more than one spouse, one person having more than one marriage partners at a particular at the same time. Do you understand? Okay, so men, based on what happened with the actor Yo Edochie, most men now came out to start pouring their hearts, and most women came out to pour their heart. Many people were saying so many things, and so many people actually felt disappointed. Why so many people use it as a moment to be able to actually say their mind. The truth is that so many people feel that God is not against polygamy. Okay, let's start with that aspect before we come down to the tradition. I'll still talk about it in a traditional way. When we look at the Bible, in the book of Genesis, chapter 1, in the beginning, after creation, God created man. And seeing that man is alone, he was like, it's not good for him to be alone. Let me make him a helpmate. Underline the word, a helpmate. Underline the word helpmates, not mates. Okay, if there's no a there, just underline helpmates, not mates. God created Eve. If God had actually seen the need for a man to have more than one woman, God would have created several Eves. Do you understand? So if you want to talk about polygamy, don't drag God into it, because that is not his original plan, and that has never been his plan. Do you understand? So let's look at the life of Abraham. Abraham took in Hagar because his wife pressured him. He was not willing or ready to do that if the wife did not persuade him to do that. Why? Because the wife was not patient enough. They thought God's word was impossible in their life. So they want to assist God. As they wanted to assist God, that led to what transpired between Abraham, Sarah, and Hagar. And you see that actually it did not end well. And the whole universe is still feeling the disadvantage. We are still feeling the heat from that, from that polygamous act. Then you come down to the life of David. David married more than one wife. More than one wife. He has so many wives. Do you understand? And when we now look at the issue, what the sinful acts that even transpired between him and Uriah's wife, killing Uriah to inherit the wife, you see that as well, God was not happy with him for that act. And God punished him for that act, in as much as he's a man after God's own heart. That God loves you does not mean that you are above sin. Do you get the gist now? So God punished him. If you look at the life of David, you notice that the effect of polygamy in his home haunted him so well, to the extent that his son, one of his sons, slept with his daughter, defiled the sister, the stepsister, and the sister's brother was annoyed. Absalom, I think. Absalom went ahead and killed, Amnon, killed Amnon. Do you understand? He killed his brother to avenge the defilement of the sister. This is what happened in a polygamous home. Is it something that is pleasing to the ear? Okay, as it goes on, you now see that one of David's son even tried to conspire against his father to the extent of wanting to kill his own father. Is it interesting fact? You see, you are seeing the advantages of polygamous home. Then we now come to down to the life of Solomon. The Solomon we all know that had 700 wives and 300 concubines. After Solomon has actually explored all those things, he came down to the book of Ecclesiastes and said, all these things are what? Vanity upon vanity. He found no joy in it. And in life, it's only a fool that would like to experience everything himself before he will learn his lesson. The wise one pick lessons from the experience of others. You can't live eternity to be able to experience everything yourself. Learn from those who've experienced it. You know, see, the life of the three people I mentioned from the Bible, none of them happened to be, none of them felt good about polygamous act. Now let's come down to our nation, Nigeria. Let's come down to African tradition. Okay, when you look at the past, when the forefathers had more than one wife, we now see that when you look at those families, there were many crises, many atrocities were committed. Why? Because some women will be like, my husband is no longer giving me attention. He will start visiting witch doctor. He will start going to the water. He will start seeking for solution in places just to get a husband's attention. Some people go to the extreme of killing. And those forefathers actually married more than one wife based on their ignorance. And then they did that for so many selfish reasons. And you see, after doing that, they were not really able to train those kids. During the era of slave trade, slavery, you notice some parents actually sold some of their kids. They did not sell their beloved kids, so they sold the one from the wives they despise. You are here promoting polygamy. Let's go back to Old Testament. You look at the life of Jacob. Jacob wanted or desired to marry Rebecca, but he was tricked into Rachel. Is it Rachel or Leah? Whatever. He was tricked into the elder sister. Okay, Rachel is a beloved wife, yeah. He was tricked into Leah. And now, when he discovered that is not what he ordered, that he received, he went back and said, this is not what I ordered. I don't want this. I want what I ordered. The father-in-law, the trickish man, was like, it's you have to still serve for what you ordered. And because this is what he wanted, he actually went for it again. You know, see, Jacob did not willingly sign in for polygamy. It was his dubious father-in-law that tricked him into it. And you now see, in that marriage, Jacob was peacefully giving his attention to the one he loved, Rachel. But Leah was neglected, which made her cry to go unto God. You as a woman who want to enter the second, you want to enter and start crying for attention? Do you want to enter and start clamoring for attention? We are not meant to look at two opposite directions at the same time. We are meant to actually look at one before another. So you now see that this thing called polygamy, there's no way it can bring peace in the society. Let's tell ourselves the truth. It's high time men understand that women are actually humans as well. You don't treat them as object of ridicule or objects that they will start now fighting for your attention. It's not fair. We are humans now. And you as a woman, you see someone is already there. Okay, there can be an exceptional cases. But this one, you say this person is already there. They're happy together. And you are telling me because you love money, you want to shook head. I don't know what to say again. So, what I have to say now is that now you see that if you want to commit your atrocity of polygamy, do it. Don't involve God in it. Don't say God support it. There is no place God said he supported it. If you look at, if God has supported it, he would have created multiple Eves for Adam. And you want to drag tradition into it. There are many atrocities our forefathers committed. So you don't copy their ill or you don't copy their bad character and bring it into a present day. You don't copy their bad character and bring it into the new era. It doesn't work that way. Do you understand? You don't pour a new wine into an old wine skin. It won't work like that. Okay? So if you want to do your thing, just do it. Own up to it. Don't drag God into it. And don't use Old Testament as an excuse. Don't use of your forefathers as an excuse. Do you understand? There is no rule or law in the tradition that backs polygamy, because from the onset it has been full of trouble, trauma, chaos. If you doubt what I'm saying, you can ask kids that are from polygamous home. You can ask them. It's highly traumatizing. Some lost their parents, their mother, their sibling, a woman. Let's not talk about it. It's kind of barbaric. Do you understand? And like the analogy I gave, you can't look at the two opposite direction at the same time. Your eyes cannot be looking at your front and at the same time looking at your back. So there is no how you can be able to be comfortable and have peace with two women in a marriage at the same time. Do you understand? Okay. Thank you for watching to the end of this video. If you have any objection, kindly drop it on the comment section, and extend feel free to extend your send a DM to my Facebook page, Ziga Ivan. You will see the link on the descriptive part of this YouTube channel. Thank you so much. I'm sorry that the video is kind of lengthy. The next one won't be like that. I hope you learned something. If you have something to contribute or something to add, feel free to drop it. Okay, so let's get to know the truth and face the fight. In as much as we might desire to be polygamous, you have one man have 20 wives, please consider the psychological effects on you and the people you claim to love, and the emotional trauma you're going to get people you claim to love involved in. Okay, thank you so much. And remember to like this video. If you've not subscribed, kindly do. See you on the next episode. Bye bye.